Hi, I'm Paul Evans, a consultant for the steel fabrication industry, and I want to talk about an integrated software solution, which is the Nemetschek SCIA Steel Manager, based on the latest BIM technology. In this presentation, I want to give you some more items, some more information about the procurement management, quality management, welding information system, and at the end, the management information you get out of this system. As told, it is a system that is based on the BIM technology, which means in fact that we get information from engineering software or detailing software such as SDS2, Tekla, BOCAT, and others. And this information will be used to manage the complete process from estimation until site direction and finishment of the project. So let's go to the procurement management. So in fact what we try to do is material management. So everything starts of course with what we call the MRL, and MRL is the material requirement list, which will be entered manually or subtracted out of the BIM model, which can be the structural engineering software or can be the detailing software. Now based on this MRL, automatically he will check the available stock if you want to, and or create the needed purchase orders you have to do in order to fulfill the MRL. Now once the purchase orders are done, automatically the next step is when the items or the elements, the material is delivered by the suppliers, we register all this delivery, and of course based on the heat numbers and so on, you can also keep track on the quality insurance. Now once the material is received, we have a full stock management system, including off-cut management with full traceability, and based on all this information you get the project cost management on material. We have our own material optimization tools. One for the one-dimensional optimization, in fact the length optimization, the saw optimization. This optimization keeps into account all the angles that are cut on the beams, as you can see here. We also do nesting on 2D. We can integrate with existing systems, but we also have our own automatic nesting tool, which can work on one torch or on multi-torch, as you see here. And I repeat, we have all information available on certificates, on heat numbers, and all these items in order to have all information on the full traceability of the material. So at any moment we know a certain beam or a certain secondary item out which base plate or base element of material it comes, so we know exactly which heat number and other information for this element. I repeat here the production management because it's of course really linked to what we do on the procurement and the stock management. As you know, we do the automatic routing of the BIM model, so each element, how and where and when it will be produced. And this all is done based on accurate production time estimation, as we have all the CNC machine data and parameters available in the system, and also the parameters on the manual operations, so we have a very accurate production time estimation system. Now, based on how the elements, the parts and the assemblies will be produced in the workshop, based on the routing, we do automatic or semi-automatic production planning. We can get the progress information and also how much time it took, so we do production time registration, and also, if wanted, employee registration, who did what and how much time it took him or her to do so. And this results then at the end, for instance, by using the barcode systems, in progress, cost and efficiency information. Now all this will lead to a quality system in the sense that we have 4 main topics. I already mentioned production quality registration, material full traceability, but also we have a welding information system and a rework management tool. Now let's focus first on which is really specific for the steel industry, and which is rather unique in our system is what we call the welding information system. So out of the BIM model, out of the detailed model by SDS2 or Tekla or BOCAT or other system, we get the full 3D model in our system, but also all information on weld symbols. Now, a specific, especially the welds, is a very interesting information because, as everybody knows, most time is consumed in welding and assembling. So we have in our system the welding information system, which help you manage these very important activities in the process. Now, based on the information we have, based on the welding procedures you have available, automatically or semi-automatic, for each weld there will be added how to weld it in the welding procedure. Now, once we have the welding procedure, once we know the geometry of the weld and the volume or the length of the welds, automatically he will calculate the time as well for fitting as for welding. And then also we can per project or per phase of a project define how to inspect all of these welds. Yeah, for instance, visual control, US control, magnetic control, RX control, whatever, and how much percentage we want to control out of these welds. This will be then added to the BIM information. As you see here. Now, once you are welding and fitting, we can inspect all these activities. And once you have a problem, for instance, you did some ultrasonic control, 50% on a certain weld, you can create what we call the repair modus. And again, on this repair to repair weld, you will add welding procedures, inspection procedures, and based on all this, you have full traceability on the quality of your welds, but also on your welders. So this is an example of a Dutch customer, how he controls the full welding system from engineering, planning until the NDO control, non-destructive control. What does he use? Therefore, he uses in fact the matrix dot matrix information per weld. So this is a customer who goes very deep in detail. Because he's working on most of the time he's working in offshore, where a very detailed control system is required by the customer. And with our system, he fully controls this, and automatically he gets the reports on the welders and on the project welds. Of course, if we have the complete information in our BIM model, as a consequence, we will have information for management. If you set up some KPIs, we could easily monitor those KPIs, and of course for the project. So this KPIs is mostly on efficiencies, on progress, on material, on planning, on cost. But of course also project evaluations per project, overall all projects, on progress, planning, cost, and so on. This is an example of a customer where he has the offer data, the planned data, so based on the BIM model what should be done, which can of course be different from the estimation due to changes, revisions, and then of course at the end what he really realized. So did we work efficient on this contract, yes or no?